typically about 35. So these are only Navy and well, Navy, Coast Guard, and Marine Corps, but my mom was in the Women's Army Corps, the WACS. Women's Army Corps. That would be Women's Army Corps. She was enlisted and then became an officer. Still one deck below the hangar deck. I'm looking at any of these. This is the medical facility. Operating room number 1. Bathroom, I guess, doctor's office. If it would have a door like that,
Dispenser,
for a
dispensing, yeah, pharmacy.
Yeah, pharmacy. Lab. Adjacent. Sick bay. Sick bay. Another operating room. Psych ward. For doing x-rays.
Yeah. Well, you could go up, no. Yeah, we could go up.
Hangar deck again.
We could go up that way.
Well, there's other things to see down here. Yes, this is
A bottle.
USS Essex. CV-9 is built in 1942. So the first Essex class carrier, which this is similar to, but not exactly the same. They're all just a little bit different, but these are all the Essex class carriers. So Hornet is CV-12. I think the former Hornet was CV-8, which got sunk.
What year was that made?
One thing that we were wondering about is that if you were in this position, you would have seen the jet fall during the ascent just up to the north of your track.
all the stairs this way.
I think I can go anywhere to second floor from here if you want to go.
If you want to go
Do you
up,
want to finish or do you want to?
that's just the hangar deck above us. So.
What do you think? Mom?
You want to go all the way up to the flight deck now?
Well, you were talking about it.
Yeah, just didn't want to run out of time. We got about an hour and 20 minutes.
Up here too?
Yeah, just go up so you can see that. That's the escalator. So,
Do they want us to take it?
well, you can walk up if you want. So,
Can you?
This will take you up to the flight deck, yeah.
I hope it doesn't start working.
So this was put on here for flight crews, so they wouldn't get tired getting up to the flight deck.
Unlike us.
Officers, pilots, flight crew, navigators, bombardiers. So now you've gone up on deck, now you're on the flight deck.
Woo!
Watch your step there, yeah. There you go.
I'm gonna go sit over there. Woo! Oh, here, that'll work.
Flight deck.
Woo! Those stairs. Ah. Oh, what a weird. This is strange. Whew.
Touch the ground.
Well, I think I'm smaller than the average soldier. They were thinking of someone bigger than me.
Just the right size.
I don't know.
So this is a, I think that's an F-3 Viking, so that'd be for anti-submarine. The one you saw on the lower deck was a propeller driven, this is a jet driven.
Well, this is more up to date. Even more up to date. Wow.
This is like one from my squadron. This is a A4 Corsair. That's a two-seater. Old laundry. I can smell the marine section. I can tell. Marine detachment.
Okay.
I can feel it.
It's supposed to have a special scent?
Yeah, to me it does. So,
Those are really old
World
guns.
War II era rifles, yes. So there's the Marine Corps racks. We call them racks, not bunks. No beds, racks. The more you sweat in peace, the less you bleed in war. Train. All locked in. So the Marines are the captain's police force basically, and so there's a toilet head, so would have been urinals here.
Yeah, they've had to do that just in case they want to use them.
Well,
They
it's covered because somebody.
Yeah, but if someone, what if someone decided, oh, I think I could do it right here?
That's why they covered it up.
Yeah, they wanted to stop the
Reach, yeah, so.
attack of the
That's
whiz.
That's your little sink, that's it.
Because they don't want an attack of the whiz.
Marine berthing, it says.
Okay.
Marine detachment,
Supply office.
1944. Yep. This would have been their officer, which most likely would have been a captain.
Oh, you can.
This would be out flying around 150 miles out, 200 miles out. The eyes over the horizon. Should be an F-86 Sabre jet. Korean War era. No, that's F-J2. Would have been before Sabre jet. Very, very similar.
Oh, that's where they had the pilots from the.
The crew from Apollo 11.
Yeah, I remember the Airstream, and they kept them in there for like a month. A long time. Yeah, that's right.
And for the movie, so this helicopter was used for.
When they picked them up.
You want me to take your picture?
Yeah, why not? I was trying to figure out how I was going
Trying
to.
to reach around.
Why not? How about you?
I don't think my big head will fit in there. I'm trying.
Why not?
The eagle has landed.
The eagle has landed. Get further in, further in.
See, that's it.
Fantastic. There we go.
Sailors, they walk across the hangar bay towards the U.S. This is Hornet +3, so the +3 were the 3 astronauts.
The landing site, Tranquility Base. We think it's still located.
I think it was 1942, 43.
It's so close right there to water.
Yeah.
Too much water.
There's real water, a lot of water there.
Back there's all closed.
Yeah,
He said it's closed.
closed.
Thank you.
Is it leaking or something?
Well, maybe the water, I noticed water came in at one section. Yeah, it's all dark, so let's not worry about it.
Is the Marine Corps detachment below us? On the opposite side? Okay. 1775. So that's what a naval vessel looked like in 1775. That should be very small. Now this is the Yorktown class USS Hornet. So this is the one that got sunk in World War II. Yorktown class. And then we're on the second carrier.
Yeah, this is the first Hornet. 1776 to 1777. It only lasted a year. That's not good.
Yorktown class, so you can tell the flight deck and the
Yeah, it's got
Highlander.
it has a different look to it.
completely different, yeah. Then this is what you're on now. Essex class Hornet.
They could have kids come down here while their parents are out looking around at the ship.
Laundry.
Huh?
Just the laundry.
Mhm.
Ensign Pulver, laundry and morale officer.
Ooh, that didn't feel good.
Yeah. No, see what's got over here. The fantail.
Okay, well,
See if we can go over here. Nope, not that. I think we got to go in to go up. Is this open here? Yeah, I see some stuff. Well, we can either go. We'll make sure we spend enough time on the flight deck so you can see that. That's, see a little bit of stuff below that. One deck below the flight deck, or one deck below the hangar deck right here. So you saw in the other room, those were 2 bunks high, and they had storage and everything. So
these are 3.
3 bunks high, no storage underneath.
Huh.
So even lower ranks,
Yeah.
E1s, E2s. This is an enlisted mess where they would eat.
Not bad. Looks like a pleasant enough place, actually. Probably
This would be separated.
officer.
So probably your chiefs. Your senior enlisted personnel are dying separately from your regular enlisted personnel. It's supposed to be more beds in there. Yeah, that's what a small galley looks like in a ship.
That's what a lot of kitchens that I've worked for look like that too. Not too different.
Lay down, take a nap.
Doesn't look terrible. It's soft enough anyway.
It's like the little library or the chapel.
Office
Here's
of
the library.
John Berger.
That's the chaplain's office. This could go 2.5 times the speed of sound. The fact that you can go super fast, but you still burn up gas super quickly.
It's kind of a,
May be able to go quick, but
you gotta pay for it.
Gas. So this is the fantail. A lot of guys would do their smoke ring.
Well, I could see where that would work.
Cool spot to sit when they're doing flight operations. Quack, 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 quack. I've been all around in the bay on my Sea-Doo. I timed myself just going from the Giants baseball field, which is almost straight over, right past where the ferry went by. It's
Oh,
straight
yeah,
across.
yeah.
That's where the, whatever it's called now, Pac Bell Park or whatever it's called. Yeah, 12 minutes to go from all the way over there to here. My hangar used to be down over there. I imagine eventually all this old stuff is going to be all gone.
Oh yeah, they're gonna remove that past, you know they will.
They are using these hangars for, there's like fields inside that they use these big ones for. But they would be for like fixing up planes. This was a rework facility, so take planes off ships and fix them up, send them back out again. And that's a beautiful shot. There's absolutely no view at all.
You're right, it is a great shot.
So this is only 2 high, which is not bad at all. I think when I was on the Incheon, I think it was 4 or 5 high. It was a lot. Very little space between you and the bed above you.
It looks like somebody's tried sleeping on it. They have a mattress there.
They have overnight people stay on here. Yeah, like the Boy Scouts and stuff, they can stay overnight. You call somebody that cares.
Yeah.
And you got your locker. So you got basically a drawer and a locker, and then this is where you keep your wallet and stuff. Hang your dress uniforms in there. Not a lot of room.
No, not a lot of room.
Not a lot of room.
Close spaces.
Assistant Air Officer. So we're back to the spot where we came up, but just on the opposite side. So you can go this way or this way might be easier for you. Because the stairs are kind of steep.
Let me see.
So try it either way, see what works for you. So the ferry is about ready to go out. He's backed up on the dock. He's he's going to go over to San Francisco probably.
I'm going to sit down for a minute. Yeah, take a little breather and then we'll go upstairs.
Not the exact capsule, but just like it.
I gotta have a picture of that.
Roger, you may not have to unpack it. The position which I just gave you is slightly west of West Crater. I guess it's about 3/10 of a kilometer west of it.
Very, very, very cramped.
If Neil or Bud has observed any additional landmarks during the descent when if they are at that, confirm or disprove it. One thing that we're wondering about is that if you were in this position, you would have seen the cat paw during ascent just up to the north of your track.
Can you imagine spending about 10 days in this? That's tape.
I know, I'm looking at it. Wow. That's sort of creepy looking. I know.
This is just a practice one. You got a little tiny window like that.
Yeah, and it's like on wheels and
Imagine
stuff.
being in that small of an area for 3 days there.
Very, very
A couple
creepy.
days on the moon, 3 days back.
That would be seriously creepy.
Keep moving this way if you want. You can look in here. It's just hung out in here for a couple days. Just make sure they weren't bringing back any space bugs.
That's right, we don't want that.
Biological isolation garment. So Collins Aerospace, where I worked, we make the suits also. So the current suits that they use for the space station, he was pinned for because they were spinning around. Inside, look at one of the engines. So this is the big mother. So this is a TBM Avenger.
Yeah,
This
that's
can
big.
carry a bomb or a torpedo. This is what President George Bush flew in World War II. But this is a big mother.
Well, it looks
Very
big
loud.
too.
Crew of up to 5. So right after World War II, 5 of these disappeared off of.
Where did it go?
5 of these disappeared into the Bermuda Triangle.
Oh,
So if you remember the Close Encounters movie, they found them sitting out in the middle of the desert.
you think that would be
But
likely?
They've never found them.
Yeah, that's to make people happy.
They ran out of gas and crashed in the ocean. But that's a torpedo. So these were used, Battle of Midway.
Hmm.
Got a little store, you can get hats.
I wonder how much the Hornet hat is.
Probably $20.
Don't ask me.
There they are, right there on the shelf.
Gotta shop, you know. $24.
It's got Hornet hats and shirts and all kinds of stuff.
That's pretty good. You get it like that, get a pin.
Yeah,
And you could put it on a hat.
you could do that. You could do that.
I'm gonna get 2 of those. One for you and one for me.
Think about it.
Oh, okay.
Pin.
Yeah, that way you put it directly on your outfit. You could be Mr. Slick there.
Those two.
They're lighter weight, right?
A lot lighter than those. More efficient. So this would be a Gemini capsule.
Yes.
Two-man.
Mm-hmm.
So a little bit bigger than a Mercury, but not much. 2 guys.
I would hate to get stuck in there.
The space that you saw in the Apollo, just imagine it.
Even smaller.
Even smaller. So this is you got an elevator on the bow. This is another elevator. So this would raise stuff up to the flight deck. You put, probably 2 loaded aircraft on here and raise them up.
Well, the ferry took off.
And it goes up quick. It's, less than 10 seconds. Yep.
Hi.
You can go on stern on the fantail here. That's where, when I was on the Incheon, if I wasn't working, that's usually where I was hanging out. Back of the ship. Like I said, they do parties and stuff here, so. Gemini trainer. You can see how small it is.
It's tiny.
Got 4 Phantoms. 150s through the 80s, early 80s.
Chaplain, yeah.
Directly off of the library. So, library on this boat would double as the chapel.
I could see that.
Like that.
Oh, that's the other part of the library, the chaplain's library.
That's chaplain.
Yeah, that's the front of it.
Yeah.
You could go up that way.
That'll take us right back up to the hangar deck again.
Yeah.
Keep going forward if you want.
I don't know, it doesn't look any different.
So I know we can go down. There's a bathroom right there. Ladies right here. Need to go. So you could say you peed on a ship. I peed on the Hornet, David.
Let me take.
In March 1863, Frederick Douglass issued an emphatic call to African Americans. He wrote, "I urge you to fly to arms and smash with death the power that has buried the government and your liberty in the same hopeless grave." African Americans were
Dennis
joined
Ginsburg.
and active
Guy talking. Female Marines.
That's a good shot. There we go. Nice shot.
Referred to as the National Ensign.
National Ensign?
Like I said, when you come on board, you're in uniform, then you salute the flag, stern of the ship, salute the officer of the deck, and then they let you on board. Just imagine having basically thousands of people going on and off of the ship. You have to do the opposite when you leave. Have to do the opposite when you leave. So when you walk off of the ship, you have to salute the officer of the day first, and then you salute the national ensign, and then you can get off. You got to do that every time. Nice little shot for you.
Got the crow there. Strutting its funky.
Stealth bomber.
It's strutting its funky stuff. There it is.
Bomber.
It's strutting.
Imagine coming in to land. Look over the So this is where your guys would sit that would assist the pilot in landing.
Wouldn't they be afraid if the airplane could hit them, right?
No. Well, yeah.
It could.
Potentially, yes. But, yeah, guys would sit back here and give the...
Yeah, that's a gun. That's a gun. That's a gun.
That's a gun, yeah. Like a 5-inch, I think. That's a gun, and that would be a gun director, I believe, right behind it. Basically, radar. Very, very rusty.
Very rusty.
In Southern California, they have 2 of our planes.
Oh, really? Okay.
This is definitely old school technology.
Yeah. It's very.
1950s.
It did its job very well.
Yes.
As a hook runner on a carrier like this, I love the A4s because they were so high up in the air. You get an F8.
Yeah.
They're like 2 feet off the ground.
Yeah, don't get hit in the head. That's very unforgiving right there.
Oh, I'm not going to.
We got the tall guy's radar, so we just walk away from stuff like that. Don't even walk straight into it. It could be painful. Very painful. They have another. What did we see over there at the Oakland Museum, which is on the west side of the Oakland Airport? Yeah, they have an F-14A Tomcat.
They
and
did.
They had a
They've got
TA-4J.
They've got an A3 over there too.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, and those used to be over here. Those are right next door to us. So we had our CH-53Ds, and then we had A4s. So that would have been hangar 21 and 22, and then the Navy had the KA-3 Sky Warriors, and then they had A-7 Corsairs also, all right down there on the flight line. So, yep, tons of pictures. Tons of pictures. But yeah, the pilots would always say, hey, you want us to take pictures for you? We're dropping bombs today. We're firing missiles. Take your camera. We'll do it for you. So that hill right there, guess what that far hill is right there? You're looking at, that's Coyote Hills. That would be Fremont, right?
Yeah.
Union City, Fremont. Yeah, that's what that is. We used to ride there on bicycles when I was a kid. From Hayward.
Sun is
Drive
better.
all the way down to Coyote Hills. Yeah.
Good ride.
That's what that is. Oh yeah. Well, we used to ride everywhere.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah,
have BART or
you're
anything.
absolutely right.
Didn't get BART here until what,
70, yeah, about that, yeah. I think it was 72.
They built in 1972. Yeah. Long time ago. Yeah, in case anybody asks, that's what that hill is. That's Coyote Hill.
Thanks for coming on board, Bob.
Thank you very much.
Talking to you. If you have any questions about the Marine Corps here, I got all the answers.
Okay. One of our docents is a former Marine.
There's no former Marine.
I guess that's right.
Yeah, once you're in the Marines, you're always in the
Always a
Marines.
Marine. Yeah.
What is it? You live and die a Marine.
Yeah, it's weird with no other ships here, because there used to be a whole bunch of other ships right next door here.
Yeah,
So
they have space for them, actually.
The military Sea Lift Command used to have ships, but now that this dock isn't maintained anymore, it's not safe for them to be here. So the ones that they do have are on the opposite side of the bay, right over there, just past the ballpark. You can see some of the ships that used to be in here. F-14A from the Grim Reapers. I think this is the same paint job they did on the one over there.
Kind of looks like it, yeah.
If I recall correctly, when this came here, I think it flew into San Francisco, and then they put it on a barge and they brought it over here.
Take a shot of it. Get the chance, do it. Take your shot or forever regret it. Not doing it.
Model kit. Mavericks, F-14A Tomcat. back, and then when he's getting ready for takeoff, the wings come forward.
He moves it out, yeah.
Yeah. Control in the cockpit. For missiles. So no extra fuel tanks on this one. So they do have spots for. That would be a electronic countermeasures pod right there, underneath.
Mm-hmm.
That one hanging underneath there.
Oh yeah.
So this plane was able to carry the Phoenix missile, which they're big ass missiles, and I think it could carry $6 million a piece. Phoenix missiles, you can kill a target over 100 miles away.
Oh.
So where these guys are sitting would be where they would get launched from. So
They would shoot them off.
shoot them off. Shoot them off the deck. So like the A4 has that little barricade that's up there. Look a little different than that, but to stop the jet blast from hitting the planes behind it, the rest of the planes on the deck. And then that allows you to do landing operations and flight operations at the same time. So the rear part of the deck is used for landing aircraft, the front part of the deck is used for taking off. You're going from here to the end of the deck in about a second and a half and going 0 to 120 miles an hour. About less than 2 seconds.
It's nice here today. I imagine it's cold here a lot of the time.
Yeah, whenever they do the Fleet Week, the Blue Angels always fly over the Hornet.
Well, I could see where they would.
Come over here and do a little tribute.
Yeah, I'm going to sit down again and rest the bones.
So this is the bridge right here. Yeah, they don't do tours up there past 3, so I tried to get them to let us go up, but he said no.
No, another time. Very, very interesting. And beautiful, the time of the day is so pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see here the differences when they change to the angled flight deck.
I think the angled flight deck is a great idea. Because by doing that, it offers the pilot, the airplane pilot, as much chance to survive as possible. Oh, I see, yeah.
The Ouija board.
Yeah, so they can see what's going on from inside.
Where everything's at on the hangar deck and the flight deck.
Ah.
Do not touch the Ouija board.
Well, I wasn't trying to.
So, usually use just like little metal nuts and stuff like that on them. But it would tell them exactly what is on the plane. So what squadron is, how it's loaded. So sometimes, yeah, they would just use little, just like nuts and stuff and washers to show them on the Ouija board what exactly was on the plane, so they could go, hey, he's got 500-pound bombs, or he's got missiles. Very, very simple.
Active air.
So this was hit by kamikazes?
No, this ship was not. Very you're not supposed to ask that question. Wander around some more.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thanks for coming on board.
Absolutely.
That would be a Sky Raider.
How's it going, Tim?
Do you want to head on down?
Sure. Wander around some more.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure what.
because I'm not taking that elevator. That was hard.
I knew the numbers would be way down. I wasn't sure how far.
Oh, yeah, easier for you to go on this than the big stairs?
Yep.
Down one more, and it should be the flight deck.
One more? Where does that take us to?
We're going to be down below the flight deck here. We could go.
Well, it says Raytheon.
Raytheon, that's the manufacturer. So this is probably a test missile that they donated.
Mm-hmm.
Test missile that they donated. So there's no flaps on here, so when he's moving the pedals and moving the stick, this whole thing is going up and down.
It's more like a bird in the way it has
To be moving, yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
The plane does not have the flap system like that.
Well, it did the job though.
Yeah. 60, I think that when this was fully loaded, it was 64,000 pounds.
That's a lot.
One plane. And the motors could get it, I think, on the F-14D, Mach 2, a little over Mach 2. Down as you go up, so 750 miles an hour at sea level, and as you go up it's less because there's less resistance on the airplane.
Oh, okay.
So at whatever 10,000 feet, you could get up to Mach at like 700 miles an hour. Less resistance. Yeah, come back when David comes down the next time.
Oh, he'll be just thrilled to bits.
Yeah.
He would really love this. I like it myself.
Yeah, you got to make sure and be on board earlier because they cut off the tours to the bridge at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, that's
So you
for.
can't go up any higher. Yeah. You did the last tour at 3 o'clock.
That's okay. There'll be other times.
Changed a lot. This is the Yorktown class, which got sunk.
Gray Ghost?
Yes, that's what they called this.
Hmm.
But,
That's
like the
ex-
Iowas called the big stick. Speak softly and carry a big stick. That's what Roosevelt used to say. Or, yeah, Roosevelt. But, yeah, so that's the World War II one that got sunk. And then, yeah, 1942, yeah.
Looks like it had wood planking.
Yes, originally, yeah. And then this is and this one got sunk, then this one got commissioned. CV-12, launched in 1943, commissioned in 1943. So.
And that's this one here.
Well, this is the oldest one, and then what it looked like in what this ship looked like in World War II. And then this would be in the 50s. That's what it looked like in the 50s before they added the angled deck, and then what it looks like today.
Angled deck's a great idea.
That's what they added, all this, so you can continue the flight operations. Because otherwise, when he's landing, if he crashes, he's just
And he
gonna
takes
run
up
right
the
into
space
planes.
of other airplanes too. So the other ones that are trying to land are going to have trouble. Okay, so which one do we go in on? That one?
Here's what do you think they call this? Look what it is. It's a model.
Yeah. You finished the job.
100 miles away. So they can carry bombs. They're in the Gulf War, they call them bomb cats. Because instead of doing air-to-air, air superiority type of stuff, shooting down other planes, they were bombing ground targets. So load them up with bombs. Part of his navigation system. He said that would be to help him drop bombs. That's what that little pod would be for. And on this side they have this would be a heat seeker and a radar guided missile. So this is the heat seeker right here. Heat seeker. This is the radar guided missile. So this is like whatever, 12 miles at least, and this is closer. 5 miles.
And the fact they got it there, even if it is.
Too close for missiles, switching to guns. You remember that? Well, so this would have been when the guy is, you know, when the plane is like past San Francisco, you know, you can fire this missile, radar guided. This is a heat seeker. This goes out to the exhaust.
Rocket motor.
Get to the point where you're too close to use it. What you got guns for?
Would be a barricade.
No, all the way back here.
What's this then?
This is probably something that would, this looks like it's an expansion joint since it goes all the way across. So when the ship expands and contracts.
Oh, I see.
Where'd that boat go? He's still coming in to the right over there. So this is a Korean War era, Vietnam era D-28 Trojan. Pilot and observer. For close air support. Southwest taking off out of Oakland. Barely make it out of here.
You can't?
Yeah, I do.
I forget that you're.
But if I go this way, I'll hit it.
If you go where I was.
Oh, I would definitely hit it. So we're walking towards the stern, back of the ship, over the fantail where we were at just a little while ago. So all these are tie-down points. So if you have a plane on the deck, this is what you.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So you have
To hold it in place.
chains, yeah. Chains to tie planes down.
That's what they do with paratransit. They tie the wheelchairs down.
Yeah,
So when it's moving, it doesn't move around.
exactly. You don't want an airplane falling off the deck in the middle of the night.
Uh-uh. Or someone taking it,
Taking what?
stealing the airplane.
No. But with a ship rolling back and forth and up and down, it could easily just fall right over the side. That's why you got to chain them down when you're not using
Yeah,
them.
it's not moving much in the because this is in the water. It's not moving much.
But there's no weight on the ship at all. There's no fuel in it. There's no water in it. There's just a few planes on it that are all completely empty. So this is where the arresting gear was. So that's cable number 1, number 2, number 3. So this is what you're.
Oh, I
for.
see. Yeah,
When
yeah.
you come into land. This go farther. Keep going.
To take a picture. That's an absolutely A1 class picture. Well,
Picture of you taking a picture.
it's a great shot.
Shows your, here, look this way. Shows your immense size.
Small.
So one of the boats is coming in here, so there's got to be an active dock where they stop. I don't know where they're going, but I guess it's over there. out at sea, the 12 would be lit up. So those would have been like fluorescent lights and stuff on there.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
you'd see it from a
So you
distance.
could see the 12, yeah. So that's called the mast. All the antennas and stuff coming off of there. So on the Iowa, it was too high to fit underneath several bridges, so they had to cut the mast off, and then they took it off and welded it to the deck. So we had to take all that off and put it back. So after World War II, they added the angled deck, which is this side. So it basically gives you another place to take off from, and then when you're landing, you can just go right off of the deck. So this part, you can see, sticks out right there.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the center line when they were coming in for landing. So they would normally take off from up here. So where the Tomcat's at, that's where they would take off from. You'd have two catapults up there, and I'll show you up there in a few minutes. But as far as aircraft coming in to land, you can see the arresting wires and stuff are behind this plane. And then if they couldn't stop, then they could just keep going. So go up, go around again, try it again.
Oh, I see. So that it was.
So they wouldn't crash into the rest of the planes on the deck.
That makes sense.
Give them an out. So they added all this. This is all extra deck. All this stuff is extra.
Yeah, that's kind of just in case
To allow that.
they get into a catastrophic situation.
They can't stop. They can't use the arresting cables and stop. They can put a barricade up. Barricade would cause a lot.
How big this whole ship is. You don't realize how big it is until you're standing in it. It's really a big ship.
About 875 feet, if I recall.
It's big.
Go up to the those are radio antennas. They rotate down 90 degrees with the line, so the planes on the air don't break along. Well, I okay, that makes sense. That is, excuse me 1 second. Right back with you.
Yeah. Have a sweet. Have a piece of candy. Why? Because I feel like it, yeah. Good.
only be used for any aircraft, basically. Never be used for shooting anybody on the shore or anything, because the carrier would never do that. Destroyers, cruisers, battleships, they would fire on the shore, but the carrier would never fire on the shore. They would just use that for defense on the air, defense of planes coming in. You're on the far left side of the angled flight deck that was added. So we're basically hanging over the water right here. There's no hull underneath us. The hull ends about 30 feet over. Hanging over the side. That's a nice picture.
Yeah, that is a good shot. Go this way a little bit more.
So the dome would be radar for, so the two big antennas on the mast and then the dome structure were all radar for figuring out where they are and where all the aircraft are. Identifying other ships and planes.
It's like a smoke.
Yeah. It's starting up something over there, I guess. So there's the Mormon temple right there,
Yeah.
which I could see out of the kitchen window the other day.
Oh yeah, you can always see it from the kitchen window.
Washing dishes, I could see it.
Yeah, yeah. You can see it very plainly.
The optical landing system that doesn't exist anymore. Grab this one. Number 3 wire. So all the arresting gear has been taken off of here, but that's what that is right there. So this little thing, as I remember, was meant to keep the wire up off the deck. That's what that was for. Yeah, that's where their cables would come across.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. So they would be adjusted for each type of aircraft. So if you got a bigger plane landing, then you got to make the cables stronger so they can stop it. So they tighten them up or loosen them up depending on what's landing. Walking west towards the stern, that's the baseball stadium right directly on the other side there. The giant plane, the Hut Cove over there. That's, if you ever heard of Hunters Point Naval Shipyard, that's it right over there. So you can see on the shore, right past where that ship is, you can see like a big tower. That's part of the shipyard. So the Cow Palace was right over there. Hunters Point Naval Shipyard was there. So that was able to work on, Navy ships or cruise ships or whatever, but it's been all closed up. right over the fantail. Where we're at. Get a nice shot with a flag right behind you. Stand right here.
Why don't you stand there?
He's all ready to take off.
Mm-hmm.
So this thingy right here is supposed to be there. That's what used to
Oh, the optical
be. Yeah.
would be here.
So, Maverick's coming in for landing. Maverick, you have ball. Maverick's got the ball.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
He can see this, and he's on
Let's see it.
glide slope.
Oh.
We'll tell him if he's too high or too low. Series of lights.
They have like lights, like a landing field. Yeah.
Well, lights on that structure that are right there.
Down for a second, and then we'll, I guess, head on back down.
And walk up to the bow so you can see that's the A4, and then there's a F-14 Tomcat. So just like the one from Top Gun, that's what's on the bow there.
Oh, that's what that is. Yeah, yeah.
Tomcat.
Uh-huh.
Just like I showed you at the Alameda Museum.
Uh-huh.
That was Tomcat. So if we were on the ship while it was active duty, all this stuff would be moving. That would be spinning, that would be spinning. Several of the things on that would be spinning.
It would be really
Yeah.
amazing.
The 12 is lit up. Then they have different kind of lights depending on what they're doing. But
It's lit up all the time?
Most of the lights, nighttime, daytime, no need for it to be lit up. But looks like they've taken off most of the lights they would have for working out here, which they would be a kind of like an amber color. So we had some doors like that would have red lights, so the red light doesn't travel very far. So a ship couldn't see you, or an airplane couldn't see you, so you're not opening up a door and it's all white. Okay, we're going on the next flight.
I've got a long wait.
Membership, and it's just always the ship's at peace now.
Yeah, there's something very, very good about it, really. I'm just enjoying the feeling of the way it feels here.
It has a good vibe.
And
Yeah, very much.
I think there's only 4 of these left, right? Intrepid, Yorktown, and
Lexington.
That's it, 4 of them.
And this one's intact.
They have to take care of it. That's the important thing. Take care of it.
They've got issues. 2 of them are stuck on the ground.
Yeah.
So they've got hull problems. Well, fortunately, we're still floating.
Yeah.
Very, very freely. So our hull's in a very, very good shape.
The last one to be commissioned was the Intrepid, right? Lexington. Lexington, which is in Corpus Christi.
I saw that one earlier this year.
Should be just look a lot newer than this because they used it up until I guess the late 80s, early 90s.
Early 90s.
Yeah.